This is the PL-89 Gematria Quantum Thought Calendar for Tuesday, December 9th, 2025, which is, or it was today, the 19th day of Kislev, 5786, and the Parsha is Vayeshev, and today's daf is Zevachim 86, page 86. Now, this is a very special day on the Chabad calendar. It was the day and Hasidim in general. The yard site of the Maggid of Mezrich was today, 19th of Kislev, and the day that the first Rebbe, Chabad Rebbe, Rebbe Shneur Zalman Yadi, was released from prison after 53 days. And this calendar combines two calendars, solar and lunar. So the solar is the Gregorian calendar, and December 9th would appear December 9th appears right here, it's 11. And so 11, 51, 91, 131, 171. 171 came up today. 171. So that's pretty interesting. Where's 171? I forget now, but okay. So 11, and now the 19th of Kislev is here in box 16. So 16 and 16, 56, 96, 136, 176. Let's see, what's 171? Let's see. Let's have a look and see. What's 171? 171. Victor Zeitland. Okay, very good. That's very good. That's an interesting thing to talk about. I was thinking about bringing that up, but now that it equals that. Victor Zeitland, I think he's a guitar player, or maybe not, but he has a YouTube channel. It's called Victor Zeitland. And this just shows you the amazing, like, poetic quantum nature of reality that is directly related to the Chabad, the Alter Rebbe, that he was put in prison. And there was during that time, the Hasidim had a very hard, it's not like today, they had a very, very hard time by what they call the Mitnagdim, the Misnagdim. And they were like the traditional, the regular Jewish people of the time were fiercely opposed to this new sect of Judaism, this mystical, they called it like a cult. They thought it was dangerous. And you had some people that were so adamant about it, so serious about that they would try to get them persecuted, get them locked up. And I think it was a Victor, I don't want to misquote it, but either he was the one who snitched on the Alter Rebbe, who got him in trouble, or he was the one who interrogated him after he left prison. So I'm not sure which one. But he was a Misnagid, and his name was Avigdor. And what's very interesting, look at how things turn out. You know, dial the clock in the future a couple hundred years, and look at who's playing the niggin of the Alter Rebbe. Someone named Avigdor. The same person, the same name. If you look at it in a spiritual sense, it's like the same energy, this person's name. So this Avigdor was persecuting the Alter Rebbe, and now the one who's playing his song on YouTube on the guitar, his name is Avigdor. Obviously, it's not the same Avigdor, but still, you could see some poetic connection there. And this guy's name was interesting, is Victor Zeitland. You can look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's still there because it was there a few years ago around this time, so I'm sure it's still there now. And Victor Zeitland, in a certain gematria, I think it's English gematria, is 171, and that equals 11 on the PL-89, which is today. So that's very interesting that the 9th of Kislev today. And how does, and you're asking me, maybe you're not, but I'm saying if you would ask me, how does 11 equal 171? Because in this calendar, there's a rule called the rule of 40. And the rule of 40 states that any number in this table, if you add 40 to it, you're allowed to add 40 to it, and it stays the same number. Like magically, not magically, but like Conceptually, obviously not in reality. If you add 40 to 31, it's not going to be 31, it's going to be 71. But if you want to do it for filing purposes, it's like a code. It stays in the same file. You add 40, it stays in the same file. That's it's like a coding choice. So if I add 40 to 11, what will I get? I'll get 51. If I add 40 to 51, what will I get? I'll get 91. What if I add 40 to 91? I'll get 131. What if I add 40 to 131? 171. That's how 11 equals 171. So 11 is the box of today, 9th of December, which is the 19th of Kislev. And it equals Avigdor Zeidman, who played the song of the Alter Rebbe, and Avigdor was the one who was fiercely opposed to the Alter Rebbe a few hundred years ago.